Gonna go in the ocean, yes. Oh, look at the love I have. Is Daddy Maui?
No!
You guys want ice cream?
Yes!
See, so Daddy's Maui.
Yes!
Hey, Disney crew! Who's ready to dive into the next big thing in the magical world of Disney? You guessed it! We're talking about the upcoming live-action Disney remakes. Get ready to ride the nostalgia train and experience your favorite classic like never before. We've got all the inside scoop, juicy gossip, and behind-the-scene magic coming your way. So grab your popcorn, kick back, and let's dive into the wonderful world of Disney remakes. Number 10. Snow White, releasing March 21, 2025. So, we've got a sneak peek into the upcoming Disney flick, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs remake. The folk behind the script are Greta Gerwig, the Barbie fame, and Erin Cressida Wilson. And guess what? We've got the talented duo, Ben Pasek and Justin Paul, cooking up some fresh tunes for this one. And directing this roller coaster is Mark Webb, the guy who gave us the amazing Spider-Man. Alright, let's talk cast. Rachel Zegler is taking on the iconic role of Snow White, while Gal Gadot is stepping into the shoes of the evil queen. And Andrew Burnap, he's playing Jonathan, Snow White's love interest. This remake is shaking things up, folks. It's giving Snow White more depth, more agency. So buckle up, cause this ain't your grandma's fairy tale anymore. Can't wait to see what magic unfolds on screen. Number 9. Lilo and Stitch, in development. So guess what? Disney's bringing back Lilo and Stitch in live-action style, making it the first from the 2000s era to get the makeover. Now, we don't have all the deets yet, but we know Mike Van Wees is scribbling the script, and it's gonna be a mix of real live action and CGI magic. Oh, a heads up, it's likely gonna drop straight on Disney+. They kicked off production back in March 2023, but things hit pause thanks to SAG-AFTRA strike. We've only got a handful of casting scoops so far. Zach Galifianakis is stepping into Plickly's shoes, Maya Kealoha's our new Lilo, Sydney Elizabeth Agudong's playing Big Sis Nanny, and Kaipo Dutoit's Nanny's Boo. And get this, Chris Sanders is back as the voice of Stitch, just like in the OG animated flick. Number 8. Mufasa, The Lion King, releasing December 20, 2024. So after the crazy success of the 2019 Lion King remake, pulling in a jaw-dropping of $1.657 billion worldwide and smashing records left and right, guess what? Yep, you guessed it. They are cooking up a sequel and it's called Mufasa the Lion King. Jeff Nathanson, the mastermind behind the first one, is back on the board for this ride. This time around, it's gonna be another one of those CGI-fueled live-action gigs diving into Mufasa's backstory and what went down after the first flick. Barry Jenkins, the director extraordinaire who brought us Moonlight, is taking the reins and he's stoked about the script for The Lion King 2. We've only got a sneak peek at the cast, but hey, get this, it's set to hit theaters in December 2024. That means they're pretty far along in the making, even though they're keeping tight-lipped about it. Seth Rogen, Billy Eichner, and John Candy are back to voice Pumbaa, Timon, and Rafiki, and joining them are Aaron Pierre from Krypton as Mufasa and Kelvin Harrison Jr. from Elvis as Scar. Number 7. Moana, releasing June 27, 2025. Alright, listen up, Disney fans. You know how they've been pumping out those live-action remakes of all our favorite classic Disney flicks, right? Well, get this, they're throwing a curveball with Moana. So, guess who spilled the beans? None other than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, hitting us up on social media to drop the bombshell. And get this, he's back as Maui, baby. But hold on your coconuts, cause here's the twist. Oli Carvalho, the voice behind our fearless Moana, won't be in front of the camera this time. Nope, she's gonna be pulling strings behind the scenes as producer. And here's the kicker, The Rock himself said they're gonna be diving deep into the Polynesian culture, bringing those vibrant songs and dances to life. So you better believe this live-action Moana is gonna be one heck of a musical journey, just like the original. Number 6. Hercules, confirmed. Alright, here's the scoop, folks. In April 2020, Disney dropped the bombshell that they're cooking up live-action versions of Hercules. You know, the one inspired by all those wild tales from Greek mythology? Yeah, that's the one. Back in '97, the animated Hercules hit the screens and boy, did it make a splash. Now, fast forward to today and we've got whispers about this live-action remake. But hang tight, cause details are about as rare as a golden fleece. But here's what we do know. The Russo brothers, the mastermind behind Avengers Endgame, are jumping on board as producers. Plus, Dave Callaham, the genius behind Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, is scribbling down the screenplay. And guess who's taking the director's chair? None other than Guy Ritchie, the brains behind Disney's Aladdin remake. Now, here's the kicker. Joe Russo dropped the bombshell, hinting that they're looking to TikTok for some inspiration. Yep, you heard that right. They're eyeing up how content goes viral on TikTok, hoping to capture that lightning in a bottle for a new generation. So stay tuned, folks. This Hercules remake is shaping up to be one epic ride. Number 5. Cruella 2, confirmed. Alright folks, buckle up, cause we've got some juicy news. After the smashing success of Cruella, especially Emma Stone's killer performance, Disney wasted no time greenlighting a sequel. Yup, you heard that right. Cruella 2 is officially on the way. Now, if you love the first one, get ready for more because this sequel promises to dive even deeper into Cruella Devil's journey to becoming the ultimate villain we all know and love from 101 Dalmatians. And hey, just like the original, Cruella 2 ain't gonna be your typical shot-for-shot remake. It's gonna bring a fresh twist to the story, just like its predecessors. Of course, Emma Stone is back in action, and she's not alone. We'll be seeing familiar faces like Kirby Howell Baptiste, Kevin Novak, Paul Walter Hauser, and Joel Fry returning to the cast. And guess what? The dream team behind the first movie, Tony McNamara and Craig Gillespie, are back at it again, with Tony writing the script and Craig directing the show. So get hyped, folks! Cruella 2 is about to take us another wild ride through the world of fashion and villainy, and we can't wait to see what's in store. If you're digging what you're seeing, don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment, and hit subscribe for more Disney goodness. Alright, let's get back to fun! Number 4. Tink, rumored. Alright, gather around folks, cause I've got a tale to tell. Back in 2010, Disney had big plans for Tinkerbell, and Elizabeth Banks was all set to sprinkle some fairy dust as our favorite pixie. But alas, those plans fizzled out faster than you can say pixie dust. Fast forward to 2015 and guess what? Tink was back on the radar. This time, the aim was to give us a deeper dive into the life of Peter Pan's feisty fairy pal, Tinkerbell. You know, just like those animated Tinkerbell movies did. Now, originally, Reese Witherspoon was slated to lead the charge, both starring in and producing the flick. But here's where it gets tricky. While her production company is still in the mix, it's a bit unclear whether Reese herself will still be donning those fairy wings for the live-action Disney magic. And just when you thought things couldn't get any more tangled, along comes Yara Shahidi, swooping in to take on the role of Tinkerbell for Peter Pan and Wendy, Disney's latest live-action spin on the classic tale. So now, there is chatter that Disney might switch gears and spin off a Tink adventure based on Yara's version of the character. Talk about a plot twist, right? But hey, whether it's Reese or Yara, one thing's for sure, Disney's gonna make sure that Tink's got that some sparkle and sass we all know and love, just like in the good old animated days. Number 3. The Jungle Book 2, rumored. Alright folks, gather around cause we've got some Disney dish for ya. You remember that epic live-action Jungle Book from 2016, right? Well, turns out Disney's itching for round 2, but hold on to your wines, cause this one might take a hot minute. See, with all the CGI wizardry involved, it's gonna be a bit of a wait before we're swinging back into the jungle. But hey, Disney's not backing down, they're sticking to their guns, and Jungle Book 2 is definitely in the works. This time around, they're digging even deeper into Rudyard Kipling's original tales and dusting off some classic ideas from the '67 animated flick. And guess who's on board to pen the script? Justin Marks, the mastermind behind Top Gun Maverick. So, while we might have to hang tight for a bit, you can bet your bananas that Disney's cooking up something wild and wonderful for Mowgli and the gang. Stay tuned, jungle lovers. The adventure is just getting started. Number 2. Bambi, in early development. I've got some exciting news to share with you. In January 2020, Disney announced that they're working on a live-action remake of Bambi. Yup, that's right. They're bringing back the story of a young deer and his forest buddies. Bambi first hit screen back in 1942, and now it's making a comeback with all its freshness. Now, don't get confused with Saturday Night Live parody featuring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. This Bambi remake is going to be a whole new level of virtual reality that blurs the line between animation and reality. Geneva Robertson Dorrit and Lindsay Beer are the masterminds behind the script, but unfortunately, we're still waiting to hear who's going to be directing. So there you have it, folks. Disney's cooking up some exciting stuff, so stay tuned to see what they've got up their sleeves. Number 1. Robin Hood, confirmed. Guess what, folks? Disney's at it again. They're bringing back another classic, Robin Hood, and this time it's heading straight to Disney+. You remember the one from '73, right? The legendary British outlaw tale with all those cool animals singing and dancing? Well, now they're giving it live-action CG makeover, and it's gonna be epic. So check it out! In April 2020, they dropped the bombshell that they're making a new version. And get this! Cary Grantland's on board to write the script, and Carlos Lopez Estrada, the genius behind Blind Spotting, is gonna be the one calling the shots. Get ready to see Robin Hood and his crew like you've never seen them before. It's gonna be one wild adventure you won't wanna miss. Stay tuned, folks, this one's gonna be big. Well, wasn't that a magical adventure? Don't forget to smash that like button, drop a comment, and hit subscribe to stay up to date on all things Disney. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride, and until next time, keep the Disney magic alive.